and welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's been well. I'm so sorry for not uploading. There's been so many videos I've recorded. However, most of them turned out to be blurry because I'm now trying to use my 50mm lens. Yeah. Because now I've been trying to record differently using my 50mm lens, and it's been proving to be quite a struggle for me. But I've lost a lot of footage in terms of vlogs. I know you guys have been dying to see vlogs, and I'm really apologetic about that. So I am back, and this time I'm doing a get ready with me / story time. Earlier on today on my Instagram post, I asked you guys what you wanted to see. It's either that or you see a Halloween tutorial, and most of you guys wanted a get ready with me story time. So I decided to tell you guys a story that happened to me last week. Actually, I did record it on that same day, but obviously I lost a lot of footage because most of it was extremely blurry and it was nothing that I could work with. So it kind of made it difficult to edit the video, and I definitely wouldn't want to upload something that I felt was subpar for you guys. So I am doing a review on Sinah'S Glam hair. If you guys know of her, you probably know of her on social media. She's quite big on Instagram, and a lot of my friends use her hair. As you guys can see, her hair is what I have on right now. But the story behind how I got this hair is actually hilarious and scary all at once. I do need you guys to be aware that me telling the story has no impact on how I feel about Sinah's product. It's just more about what happened to me and how I felt within that process. So yeah guys, if you guys want to know what happened and you guys want to see how I got this hair, then please keep watching. Hi everyone, so I'm back. As you guys can see, I have a completely different wig on, and that's because the wig that I want to review for you guys, I'm just getting it washed. I've been wearing it for a couple of days and it's been very humidy weather, so it kind of frizzed out, but I want you guys to see how it looks in like its best state, so I'm having it washed. But anyway guys, the story that I'm going to tell you guys, I know that it's going to be lighthearted and funny, but you know, with everything that's happening right now in our country, I need all the women out there to really be aware at how easily this thing can just happen, and how we can be so absent-minded and nonchalant when we're walking ourselves right into the middle of danger. So please just stay alert wherever you are. Let me just give that disclaimer out there. Stay alert and watch out, because things are happening out there. But anyway, without me being too serious, let's get started. So I'm gonna do my eyes first. You guys know how I work. I do my eyes and then I do my face. But anyway, guys, the funniest thing actually happened. So I wanted to buy new hair. I wanted to buy curly hair, and I went onto my Instagram as per usual, asking people what are the best brands to try out there curly hair wise. And everybody kept recommending Sinah'S Glam hair, right? People had mixed reviews about Sinah. Some said that Sinah was great. Some said that Sinah would give her good hair to celebrities and then would give like really mediocre hair to everybody else. And that kind of peeved me off, because I was just like, I am not about to get some mediocre hair. Look, I don't mind being on the receiving end of the good hair, but once you make me pay 3K for very mediocre hair, we're gonna have a bit of an issue. So I decided anyway to go against better judgment and actually try Sinah's hair. That being with a lot of reviews from people I actually follow and look up to. So a lot of people on Instagram were like, nah, try her hair is bomb. Okay, cool. So I tried her hair. First thing I did was WhatsApp Sinah, and I obviously asked her, okay, babes, can I have price list to try your hair? Okay, first things first that I was put off by, her turnaround time, her response time. I thought it's super whack. I didn't really like how long it takes for her to respond, but then again, I have to take into consideration that probably a lot of people are asking her about her hair. They're probably asking her about a price list, and I mean, she has a life, bruh, so who am I? But anyway, her turnaround time bored me. I'm going to be using my Switch Beauty palette. What is this? Slays for Days. Anyway, eventually when she got back to me, she gave me the price list, and I thought the pricing was reasonable. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna give her a try. I really liked how reasonable her hair was. The hair that I bought was about 3,000 Rand. And I think it was a 24 inch, or if it was a 22, it was 2.7. No, it was 2.9. It's 2.7 for 22 or 24, and then you have to add 200 rand when you get curly hair. So that's kind of how it works, and understandably so. Curly hair is a lot, I don't know, harder to find, but normally in most places it's a lot more expensive than straight hair anyway. So I went and contacted her, got her number. She told me about her hair. And then the funny thing, the thing that I found weird, sorry guys, it's gonna keep zooming in and out because I keep putting this thing in front of the camera. But the one thing that I found particularly awkward was that she only had a store in Johannesburg, and everything was like Instagram boutique-y vibes. So essentially, I'm someone who likes to see the hair, and I would have to go to your store to actually see the hair. So I had to do that. Okay, cool. I said to her, okay, cool, I'll be at your store at this time. We good, we aight, everything is great. And cool, went. Got to the store. Oh wait, she told me, no, this was the first thing that she told me that bothered me. I said to her, okay, cool, I will meet you by your store tomorrow. Where is your store? She's like, no, it's in Johannesburg CBD, but you have to go to Park Station and wait by the Nando's. Why? So she said, no, you have to go and wait by the Nando's, and then I'll come collect you. So I'm under the impression that I'm speaking to Sinah directly, right? So that's the impression that I'm under right now, that the person that I'm currently communicating with is Sinah. I've never seen her face, but I'm sure it's probably somewhere on her Instagram page anyway, because I wasn't really too worried about that or trying to find if it is her or whatnot. I wasn't trying to do that. But anyway, got to Park Station, parked inside, and the first thing I noticed is how busy Park Station is. And the thing about when people like pickpocket you, right? They can see when you're not familiar with the place. And I was definitely not familiar with Park Station. Like, I hardly ever go to Park Station. There's no one I ever have to pick up from Park Station. So normally if I pick up someone, I'm picking them up from outside the Gautrain opposite Prasa. But I never have to walk inside. So I walk inside, I'm like, so then I'm walking to the Nando's and I'm feeling extremely uncomfortable, you guys. At this point, I'm just like, okay, cool. Where is Sinah with my hair? We're clearly gonna do this exchange like it's some drug cartel thing, whatever. Sharp. I get to the Nando's, and as soon as I get to the Nando's, there is a lady who is standing there. And I can obviously see that this lady is not South African. So the moment she sees me, she instantly starts walking up to me. So I'm like, where are you going? Happy. She instantly starts walking up to me, and obviously with that happening, I became very nervous because I'm like, why would this lady just instantly walk up to me like she recognizes me? But then I'm like, okay, maybe she saw my profile picture on WhatsApp. Okay, now I'm walking in heels at Park Station. I want to die because in my head, I'm going to Nando's, picking up my hair, and I'm leaving. I get to Nando's. She obviously doesn't speak a lot of English really well, and I'm just like, okay, hi Sinah, how are you? Shop. She's like, no, come with me. I'm like, where am I going? She's like, no, we're gonna go get your hair. The shop ilang apparently. So she's like, it's outside. So as we start walking, she takes me out through another exit, and guys, I have never in my life felt so uncomfortable because one, I know how busy Joburg is, but I had my phone and my purse and my keys in my hand. I had to start hiding them in here, putting them in my boobs, putting them everywhere just to prevent being a target for theft. So we start walking, and now I'm trying to talk to her. She's not talking to me. She's walking extremely fast, and she had like a burner phone on her. Yeah. So guys, we start walking, right? And now I'm trying to make conversation with this lady, but you can see she's not interested. She's not interested in having a conversation with me, which also kind of bothered me because I think everybody could notice I'm not someone who normally hangs out around here. And she's walking extremely fast and keeps looking around like she's running from something or someone, right? And then her phone rings, guys. It rings. So now she has like a burner phone. You know what we call trap phones? She has a trap phone and it rings. When the trap phone rings, she starts talking her home language. So now I think she was speaking Ishangani, No, yeah, I think she was speaking Ishangani, ne? But it was a mixture of a lot of things because there were certain words I could hear and certain words I couldn't hear. But one thing I know I definitely heard is her telling someone, no, we're on the way. So I'm just like, what the? So then immediately when she hangs up, I start talking to her. I'm like, okay, so where exactly are we going? Jongoba Uti, we're on the way. She's like, no, we're going. I'm telling Sinah that I've picked you up and we're on the way and stuff like that. And so you can get your hair. Sure, no problem. Now it's safe to say that I am panicking. I am panicking. I am scared. I immediately sent my live location to a few of my friends. I immediately alerted them that, listen, this is the situation. I'm not comfortable. I am sending you this so you know. If you don't hear from me within the next 30 minutes, because now I couldn't get myself out of it. Now I'm walking with this lady. There's really no turning back now. Eventually we get to the shop, ne? We pass Universal. It's actually further than Universal. They keep shying you and they say it's opposite Universal. It's not. It's on the other street. So I don't know why they keep saying that. But anyway, got there, cool. And then it's a big building, but then there are stairs that go down. But you can't see what's down there. So you need to go down, 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 and then you can see. So she's like, okay, hamba. And I'm like, I'm like, hamba ngizoklandela, I don't know where I'm going, pal. Yabo? Eventually she goes downstairs. Okay, fine. Then I end up seeing Sinah's salon. So I feel some sort of ease, but it's still not that ease like I'm safe, because it's still one of those things where it was 3 isolated stores, and I found that particularly bothersome, if it's safe to say. Look, I'm a very paranoid person naturally, but in that stage in time I really was afraid, because anything could have happened to me at the bottom and no one from the top would have seen anything, because I went downstairs. I willingly went downstairs with that lady. Got there, she showed me the hair, cool. I told her which one I liked, and then she wanted to give me the hair on the stand. I'm like, nah, don't give me the hair on the stand. I want the hair in the bag. The hair that you give everybody else, go get that hair. She's like, no, the hair we give you is all the same. I'm like, nah, B, I heard what I heard, and I don't want the crappy hair, because if you give me the crappy hair, it's bad off there, eh? Bad off on social media. Me, I'm not playing with you. She's like, no, promise, we don't give the shitty hair, we give the good hair. I'm like, okay, cool, sharp. Gave me the good hair, and then it was time to leave. Oh, and when we were there were 2 other ladies who were there, and I walked in there, I greeted them, they didn't greet me back. They were just like, ah. And then they started speaking their home language. I was like, alright, cool, none of my business. I'm not there to make friends anyway. I'm just here to get my hair and bounce. Got my hair. So I got my hair and I was just like, okay, cool. I got what I came here for. I'm not really bothered anymore. But then even when we were leaving, oh, wait. I got there, guys. I walked downstairs, I got there. And then as she got the hair, I wanted to pay EFT. Because nobody told me that I don't need money. I don't need money to, no. Nobody told me that, okay, wait, let me tell the story again. I said to this lady, do you have a card machine? They're like, no, it's cash only. I'm like, but why didn't Sinah tell me this? Because now I've been communicating with Sinah the whole time. Like, how Sinah got chelanga? In my head, I'm thinking, well, would I ask if she had told me? But anyway, so then I ask, I'm like to them, okay, sharp, can I EFT? Let me call Sinah and find out where she is or what's going on. When I call the burner phone, when I call Sinah's number, that burner phone that this girl had in her hand, and she said Sinah was not there, starts going off. I'm like, what's going on here? Wait, I was so terrified because she said, no, I'm not Sinah. When she made me a note, she's like, no, I'm not Sinah. Sinah's not here. What. And then after that, she's like, no, I've got Sinah's phone. But then there was a point where I was WhatsApping Sinah while sitting in the salon, and someone was responding, and that one was like a burner phone that doesn't have like WhatsApps and stuff. But then when I called that number, the burner phone went off. And I'm just like, but then I think it's possible for that to happen I think it is possible for that to happen, especially with if you switch numbers and whatnot. But I was so terrified at that point. I was like, you know what, it's fine. I'll get you cash. Let's go back to Park Station. I'll withdraw by the F&B and I'll leave. Sure. I said you have to walk back with me if you want the money because, you know, obviously, Kastyle telling her to walk me back because I was not gonna walk back by myself. And then she agreed, which was good because she couldn't really say no, because she was also adamant on getting that money. And I was like, okay, cool, is this even Sinah? But it's none of my business. I got my hair. Eventually walked back, gave her her money and left. But the moral of the story is this, guys. Wait, let me put on my eyelashes so I can tell y'all what the moral of the story is. So I have my lashes on from For the Queens, and I just have to give you guys a heads up that I did a really bad lash application today. So please don't come at me in the comments, because if you come at me, I ain't gonna feel nothing. I ain't gonna feel pain because I already told you guys. So guys, overall, right, if I had to be really honest, my total review on Sinah's... Ooh. I forgot how wet this thing is. Okay guys, so my honest review on Sinah's Glam hair, right? You guys are gonna see me with the hair, and I want you guys to see the end result. And in terms of quality, do I believe Sinah's got great quality hair? From every... Ooh. I forgot how wet L'Oreal Infallible can be at times. But guys, overall, I really did like Sinah's hair. I did, shockingly. Even after all the trauma that happened. So I guess it was kind of like worth it at the end, because I'm here to tell the story. But no, honestly, I think it was worth it because the hair really did live up to my expectations, and the hair really is as good as everybody claims. And honestly speaking, I really got like the lucky end of the stick by getting the good hair that apparently Sinah doesn't give other people. So I have to give her props for that. I have to give her props for that, because it would be kind of unfair to tell the story and not at least tell you the truth about how I really feel about her hair. And how I feel is that I really legit like her hair. Okay, finally found my concealer. I'm using my normal Warm Honey. In terms of service, guys, I was really disappointed with Sinah's service. I really was, I don't wanna lie. What's going on with my wig? And in regards to her service, I was really disappointed, and I think reason being for that is because I honestly just felt like, one, I didn't feel safe at all. And now I think about all the other people who would want Sinah's hair and want to see it, and kind of like the possibly good reviews that she loses by not having a store right now, or which I don't blame her at all, but I think the way she goes about things is kind of really tricky. It's super tricky in my opinion, and if I had known any better, highly likely I would have never bought her hair. If I knew that that's the kind of situation I would be put in, I would have never bought her hair. So let's hope that her Santon store opens up really quickly, because if it doesn't, highly unlikely that I will go back and buy more hair from her until she gets that whole store thing in order. And I think it's just, there's not enough transparency in my opinion with regarding how she does her selling and so forth. Look, my contour thingy-mabob is legit almost done. It's almost done. So where was I? Yeah, I feel like there could be a little bit more transparency regarding Sinah, and I don't want to feel like I'm talking to Charlie and I'm one of Charlie's angels when I want to come get hair. That kind of creeps me out, I don't want to lie. But the quality of her hair is good, and I actually feel like all that driving and all that was kind of worth it, because I really like the hair. I do. And I don't know about what other people have been through, however, her customer service does need a little bit of work. But then again, I've noticed with most Instagram boutiques, man, customer service, they are terrible. And it's just like, but how? But then why do you have WhatsApp? Like, just explain to the masses, why do you have WhatsApp then? You know what I mean? What is the point? Oh guys, and then sometimes I use like the flush color and I mix it with like the contour color and I use it like right there. So it's kind of like, why do you guys have WhatsApp if the communication skills lack so badly? I know with one other hair company, and I actually even like had a falling out with her because I was just like, you know what, bruh, I'm not dying for your hair, okay? Like, I want to buy hair and you're busy giving me the runaround like I'm 12, and you forget that your hair is almost 5,000 rand. So if you don't want my money, just tell me and I promise you I will keep it moving. It was another one of these hair companies that you guys all know and love. And I kind of had a falling out with this hun because I felt like she really couldn't have been bothered about making a sale with me because I kept asking her all the questions that I felt were necessary. So like, okay, cool, how long does the hair take to get ya, and things like that. And I feel like that made her very uncomfortable, or that made her feel like I don't trust her, of which rightfully so. You can't trust someone you've never met. You can't trust someone whose hair you've never tried, so I don't know. But overall, give you guys my honest opinion, I really like Sinah's hair. I think it's great. I'm gonna finish up my makeup quickly and show you guys the finished look because I feel like you guys all know how my normal foundation routine goes, and this is more of like a review on the hair and it's not necessarily about the face. But if you guys want to see me do an updated routine, I will definitely do one for you. But why are you zooming me out? But let me finish up my look and then I'll come back and then we'll talk about our hair. Okay guys, so I am back and obviously this is the final look. I think the last time I did a video for you guys with curls like this was my birthday look that I did a little over a year ago. But this is how they look when you've like, you know, zhuzhed them up, and they look really, really good. So I have to agree with what the masses were saying about the quality of the hair. The quality of the hair is really popping. When I put it in the water, it just immediately became nice and curly. I have to say I really do like the outcome of these curls. I've had curls before in the past and I've seen how they don't really respond well to water, but these respond impeccably well. Like so well that I'm actually even shaken at how they look. I have to say that in terms of the quality of her hair, you won't go wrong. Do I think that all that was worth it? Kind of, sort of, because I look popping. I don't know, kind of, sort of. It's a bit of a fine line. I think right now maybe it's just a transition between her store, and maybe she does still have, you know, the good hair at the good store and whatever. But honestly, the review on the hair alone, on her product alone, she gets a solid 10 out of 10. You do get a free closure, and I also did like that. And the only thing I was unhappy with was the service. But anyway guys, this is my final look, my get ready with me. Now I'm gonna go play with other kids. So if you want to see any other get readies with me, or you want to see any other video, please comment down below, comment down in the description box. Please make sure to click the like button and share the video with everybody else. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.